welcome to PapastachePop, where we do all things pop, country, R&B, whatever it takes. You know, if it's on the chart, we're going to teach it. And it doesn't have to be recent, it can be old chart. But anyways, what I'm here to tell you today is if you want to get better on guitar, I have just released a 9 DVD set that will take you from A to Z in getting better. It's something I know works. It's something I use with all of my students that I have right now, and it works for them, so I know it'll work for you. If you want to support what I'm doing, I would be so stoked for you to purchase the DVD collection I got going right now. I know, only if you can afford it, that would be awesome. I know, it's just like a month's worth of lessons, right? Like what you would pay for a month's worth of lessons where I live, right? And it'll be months and months and months, if not years of instruction for you. So this song, awesome. Very, very cool, like awesome disco feel. I mean, it's just killer. I know everybody can do it. We're going to break it down slow and then just work on it, right? We're going to work on right hand hitting specific strings. So let's zoom in and get to it. All right, so we're going to start off. We're going to go to the 10th fret with our ring finger. We're going to go to the 8th fret with our first, and with our pinky, we're going to hit the 11th fret on the B. Okay, so that's D, G, B. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to target these 3 strings and hit 5 downstrokes. Now, what you can do is, in the other videos we've been doing where we do acoustic stuff, a lot of times we're just strumming. We're kind of what is known as just washboarding, right? You're hitting all the strings at once, kind of just going straight up and down. With this kind of stuff, you're going to almost kind of come more at an angle, right? So you have that kind of thing going, so you can target specific strings without letting these lower strings that aren't part of the chord ring out. Okay, so you can do that. Now you can also come back up that way too. You can go down and up and out, right? So it's, and the secret is to keep your hand really loose. So right, and we're going to work a lot with palm muting. So what you're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that gets us to the other chords. Now, most of the song is going to be these chords. So you're going to use this one. You're going to go to our next chord, which starts off the verses, right? And it's going to be 6 on the D, 8 and 8 on the G and B, and 8 on the E. Okay? So we're going to go there. From there, we're going to do a major chord, right? You'd normally associate it and it would look like this, but we're just going to concentrate on the D, G, B, and E strings. So we're just going to go ring finger on 8, 7, and then we're going to bar 6 of the B and E. Right? So we're going to do 8, 7, 6, and then we're going to scoot it down and we're going to do 6, 5, 4. So the progression is going to go like this. Right? That's the first part. I'll show you the picking in a second. Okay, so the next time through, you're going this way now. You're going to go that chord. We're going to go to our first chord. And then we're going to go back to that major chord, right? B flat major, A sharp, whatever you want to call it. And then from there, we're going to move up some more. So we have all together. And then now we're going to go up to a minor chord. So what I'm going to do there, right, we went like this on the first with our first, second, and third finger. We're going to scoot up a whole step. So now we're going to be on 10. And now I'm just going to, instead of barring the 2 bottom strings, we're going to bar from the G string down, which basically makes a minor chord shape, right? Okay, so all together we have back to the beginning. Now, my first recommendation is to be able to do that, right? Get the chord progression sequence down before you try to start doing the picking, right? So just pick through. Okay? And then we're going to add the picking to it. so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, so it's down and up. Okay? And then I'm going to hit it again on a down. So it's... Now what I do is I keep my hand moving as if it's going... Right? So you keep the groove going. So you got... Right? So what I've done is I've gone down, up, down, and then I'm going to catch this chord on an up. So we got... So what I've done is I've muted and then I pull up. So when I'm muting the chords, I'm doing two things. I'm hitting it with my palm on the strings, and I'm also releasing the pressure of my fretting hand. So we got... Now what you don't want to do is take your hand off of the strings, right? If you take your hand off of the strings, you'll get all that kind of noise. You're just taking the pressure off of the strings, but you're keeping your fingers on the strings. So you get... Okay? And then when we do both, when we apply muting from both hands, it becomes this really solid, tight sound, right? So we got... So one more time. And then so after I hit the upstroke here, right? So we got... And then I go down on this chord, okay? So we got... And then I go down, down, down. So we got... Okay, and those are just downstroke. There's nothing in between those. So it's down, down, down. And this is where we start the muting again. So we got... So it's... Okay, one more time. Okay, so it's... Same thing once you get up here. So we're going to go here. And then down, down, down. And start over. So, all together. Oh, sorry. Right? So on the fourth time, it's going to change just a little bit. We're going to start off just like normal. And then we're going to get up to that point. And what we're going to do is switch up to the very first chord we did. So that's going to be 10, 8, and 11. And we're going to go down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Ring. And then we're going to do the same thing again. And then stop it. So it's going to go. And then back to. Now, I'm not quite sure if anything else happens. Let me check that out and I'll get right back with you. And cut! All right, so after much searching and listening, I have discovered that that's it. That's basically all the parts to the song. Now, you know, they use all the parts that we've done. You just have to listen for the order. You'll recognize what we're doing. Nothing's different than what we've already done. And it just plays through the song. So it just repeats from that section out. So you have the basic, I'm not plugged in anymore, but you have the basic. Right? That whole thing, and every once in a while you get the... So just listen from that point on and you got it. Yes, way to go again. If you have the means, by all means, purchase that DVD collection below. That would help me out. That's how I am able to put out all this free stuff. It keeps the bills paid and allows me to do as much of these free videos as I can. So if you have the means, you want to, support the cause and get free lessons, song lessons forever, help me out. If you got the means, please help with the DVD below. That would be great. You guys are awesome. I love the comments. I love putting out these videos. I get to learn songs I would have never have even thought of learning. So it's good for me too. And as always, I so appreciate you guys. Catch you next time.